Your dog has lied to you every single day, not with words. Dogs don't need words to lie. They lied with their body, with their eyes, with the way they flopped onto the floor, right in front of you. You saw it happen. You smiled. You thought it meant something sweet, something simple. You were wrong. And what they are actually telling you is so much bigger than you ever imagined, so much rarer, so much heavier. Stick with me for the next few minutes, because by the end of this video from Brilliant Paws, you are going to see your dog like you have never seen them before. You are going to realize they have been handing you something most humans never earn, and you almost missed it. Let me put you in a real moment. It is 10:30 at night. The house is finally quiet. Dishes are done. Kids are in bed. You sink into the couch and you let out that long breath you have been holding since 7 in the morning. You are not looking at your dog. You are not calling them. You are just sitting there, completely still, completely done with the day. And then you hear it, the soft click of their nails on the floor. They walk into the room. They do not ask for anything. They do not bark. They just turn around once, twice, and then they drop. Right there. Exposed belly up. Back to you. Eyes half closed. You scratch their chest and you think it is cute. You think it means they want a belly rub. You think it means they are comfortable. You thought it meant something simple. It does not. What you just watched your dog do is actually one of the bravest acts a mammal can perform. Researchers at the University of Bristol studied canine stress responses and found that when a dog voluntarily lies on their back with their belly exposed, their cortisol levels drop by nearly 40% compared to when they are in a neutral standing position. Let me say that again. Their stress hormone falls by almost half. But here is the part that will break your heart in the best way. That position also leaves their most vulnerable organs completely unprotected. No rib cage facing the threat. No quick way to spring to their feet. In the wild, a wolf who shows their belly to another wolf is saying something very clear. I know you could kill me, and I am choosing to believe you will not. Your dog is not asking for a belly rub. Your dog is turning off their survival instincts, by hand, by choice, and they are giving that gift to you. But that is just the surface, because underneath that belly lie is something even stranger, something your dog does almost every hour that you have completely misread. Think about the last time you walked through the front door. Your dog ran up to you, tail wagging, mouth open. Maybe they even sneezed. You said hi and you patted their head and you moved on with your day. But right before they greeted you, they did something tiny. They yawned, a quick yawn, not a tired yawn. You have seen them yawn after a nap. This was different. This happened the second they saw your face. You thought they were bored, or tired, or just being a dog. Here is what actually happened. A study from the University of Tokyo discovered that dogs yawn contagiously only with humans they have a strong emotional bond with, not with strangers, not with dogs they just met. The research team measured yawning as a marker of emotional contagion. And here is the number that matters. Dogs yawned 5 times more often in response to their owner than to a stranger. But again, that is not the whole truth. The real truth is about what a yawn represents neurologically. A yawn requires the parasympathetic nervous system to engage. That is the system that says all threats are gone. You cannot yawn when you are afraid. You cannot yawn when you are scanning for danger. A yawn is your dog's brain flipping a switch from survive to rest. So when your dog yawns the second you walk in the room, they are not tired. They are telling your face that they just deactivated their threat response because you showed up. You are the off switch for their fear. And most owners yawn right back without having any idea what just happened. Here is where most people get lost, and I need you to pay attention here because this part matters today, not tomorrow, not someday. Today, your dog is giving you these signals constantly, but you have been trained by the internet and by bad advice to look for love in the wrong places. The villain here is not you. The villain is every dog trainer who told you that a wagging tail means happy, that a belly flop means trust, that eye contact means challenge. Those are half-truths at best, and at worst, they have been making you miss the real message your dog has been screaming at you for years. A research team at Emory University actually trained dogs to hold completely still in an MRI machine. No sedation, no restraints, just dogs who willingly climbed in and stayed. And what they found changed everything. When dogs smelled their owner's scent, the caudate nucleus in their brain lit up brighter than when they smelled any other human or any other dog. That part of the brain is the same one that lights up in humans when we see someone we deeply love. But here is the part the headlines never tell you. That same brain region activates at half intensity when the owner is not in the room, which means your dog's brain is literally dimming their experience of love when you leave. You have been walking out that door every morning and your dog has been experiencing something like a slow fade of the only light they recognize. Do not feel guilty yet. Feel awake, because now you can actually see it. Let me tell you about the fifth silent way your dog says they trust you with their life. It is so small you have probably dismissed it 1,000 times. Your dog turns their back to you. While you are cooking, while you are brushing your teeth, while you are sitting on the toilet, you laugh because it is awkward. You think they are being rude or clueless. They are not clueless. In the canine world, turning your back to someone is the most deliberate surrender you can offer. Two dogs meeting for the first time will circle each other. They will keep their shoulders square. They will never turn away, because turning away means I cannot see your teeth. I cannot see your hands. I am giving you the first move. A study in the journal Animal Cognition observed that dogs who had been abused or neglected took more than twice as long to turn their backs to a new human compared to dogs raised in stable homes. Those wounded dogs needed proof. They needed time. They needed to be sure. So when your dog casually turns their back to you while you are chopping onions, they are not being weird. They are placing their life in your blind spot. They are telling your spine what they could never say in words. I do not need to watch you. I already know you are safe. And if you just felt a little catch in your chest, good. That is the feeling you should have. Now we get to the one that will rewire everything you thought you knew. The sixth silent signal. Your dog follows you into the bathroom every single time. You have said, stop it. You have closed the door halfway. You have sighed and given up. And you assumed it was separation anxiety, or neediness, or some weird dog thing. But researchers in Hungary discovered something called social referencing in dogs. That is the official term for when a dog looks to their human to decide how to feel about something new. And here is the shocking part. Dogs do this even when there is nothing new to be afraid of, even when they are just standing in a quiet bathroom. Why? Because for your dog, your presence is not just comforting. Your presence is literally the baseline for what counts as safe. Without you nearby, their brain is running a low-grade threat assessment every few seconds. With you nearby, that assessment drops to almost zero. So when your dog follows you to the bathroom, they are not being annoying. They are plugging into the only charger that powers down their fear. You are their battery, and they need to be close enough to feel the charge. That is not neediness. That is neurological reliance. They have outsourced their safety check to you. Do you understand how rare that is in nature? Most animals would never. Your dog does it every single time you stand up. The seventh signal is the one most people never notice because it looks like nothing at all. Your dog falls asleep before you do, but not just anywhere. Right next to you, maybe with a paw touching your leg, maybe with their head on your foot. You think they are tired. You think they are comfortable. Here is what is actually happening. Sleep is the most vulnerable state a mammal can enter. When a dog falls asleep, their brain waves slow down. Their reaction time disappears. Their ears still work, but their legs do not. In the wild, falling asleep near another animal is a death sentence unless that animal has earned absolute trust. Your dog watches you every night. They see you move. They hear you breathe. They know you could roll over and startle them. They know you could sneeze and wake them. And they choose to fall asleep anyway. They choose to let their guard fall. They choose to hand you the most fragile version of themselves. A study from the Sleep Research Society found that dogs who sleep in physical contact with their owners spend significantly more time in REM sleep than dogs who sleep alone. REM sleep is where memory consolidation happens, where healing happens, where the brain processes the whole day. Your dog sleeps better with you. They dream better with you. They literally repair their brain better with you. And all you have to do is exist nearby. So let me pull all of this together. The yawn, the belly, the turned back, the bathroom follow, the sleep before you. These are not 7 separate things. They are 7 different doors into the same room. And that room is the deactivation of your dog's threat response system. Every time your dog shows you their belly, their amygdala is quieting down. Every time they yawn when you walk in, their sympathetic nervous system is handing the keys to their parasympathetic system. Every time they turn their back or fall asleep or follow you into a tiny room, they are saying the same thing. I have decided you are not a threat, and because you are not a threat, I can finally rest. Most people go their whole lives without ever being someone else's safety, not their happiness, not their fun, their safety. Your dog has made you that person, and they have been telling you every single day in ways you could not read. Until now, You do not need to change anything drastic. You do not need to buy anything. You just need to notice. Tomorrow morning when your dog yawns at you, do not yawn back without thinking. Pause. Look at them. Say thank you. When they turn their back in the kitchen, resist the urge to call their name and make them face you. Let them be vulnerable. Honor it. And when they follow you into the bathroom for the 1,000th time, do not sigh. Do not close the door all the way. Leave it cracked. They are not following you because they are broken. They are following you because you are the only place their fear knows how to end. If this video landed somewhere deep for you, do something small but real. Hit subscribe to Brilliant Paws right now. Not because YouTube wants you to, because you just saw your dog differently than you did 20 minutes ago. That deserves a bookmark. That deserves a return trip. And while you are down there, go find your dog. Look at them. Just look. Do not say anything. Do not reach for them. Just see them and notice whether they yawn or flop or turn around, because now you will know what they have been trying to tell you their whole life. You are the off switch for everything that scares them, and they would not trust that to just anyone.